What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to Rodney. Let me know if you can hear. I have the fan on me because it's kind of hot in here. Let me know if you can feel the, or excuse me, if you can hear the fan. Hope you're all doing well today. What's up, Dave? What's up, Racket Club? What's up, Aviator? Today's topic is chasing a commitment and why you should stop chasing a commitment. But first, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you like being here. We reached over 100 subscribers. I believe it was yesterday. So thank you guys so much. It's a huge milestone. I have another YouTube channel that's a cryptocurrency YouTube channel. So if you're into that, I'll hook you up with that. But yeah, let's get into the topic. All right, good. All right, cool. Okay, so stop chasing a commitment and why I think it's important that men shouldn't really focus on the commitment. Now, one of the biggest mistakes people can say, and you see this all the time on dating profiles or from people, I'm not looking for, hookups. I'm not looking, I'm looking for something serious, or they'll say that rather. I'm looking for something serious. Everything starts off casual, but you hear women say that a lot. Let me see if I can turn this light down. This light is bright. I'm like, do I even need a light? Let me see. I don't even need a light. Geez, light skin, right? Um, you'll That's funny. I don't even need the light. You'll see that a lot on women's profile, looking for something serious, not looking for a hookup. I want a commitment, or sometimes I'm looking for marriage. Some people will say that, right? Especially if they're older. But all things start off casual. Just think about it. Everything starts off casual. Nothing starts off serious because you can't get to that point. Now, I think it's okay because I think it's in the woman's department to say that. I think that women inherently want to say stuff like that because historically, what you used to see is that women chase men until they give up and they finally agree to a commitment. It's not like that anymore. That's not what the movies portray. They portray the guy being the creep for 10 years and the woman finally falling in love with him after she realizes she's been in love with him for the last 20 years. But we know that that's not practical. That's not how real life is, right? If you do that kind of stuff, you're labeled as a stalker, you're creepy, rightfully so, because that's creepy and stalker type behavior. But chasing a commitment or asking for a commitment is the woman's department. What's up, Jayhawk? How you doing? If you're hanging out with someone long enough and you're doing everything right, you're having fun, you're being lighthearted, you're relaxing, you know, and you keep going on dates regularly, sooner or later, she's going to ask for a commitment. Usually at the first couple of months, if you're doing everything right, you're going to get to the what are we talk. And it comes in many different forms. Hey, I just want to know what we're doing here because we've been hanging out. I've been telling my friends about you. Or what are we? Those sorts of conversations. But what happens is that, look, it's okay to be goal oriented in your head because guys, we're goal oriented, right? Sometimes we see a hot woman, maybe she checks all of our boxes, so we think, and we want to rush into a commitment. Maybe it's okay to think like that, but it's not okay to act like that because when you act like that, you give off that stalker vibe, right? And what helps you not act like that is when you have abundance, right? You have choices, or maybe you're confident, or maybe you're in a place in your life where you're so happy with your life that you could take it or leave it. You can have that kind of attitude, which is the attitude you want. You want to take it or leave it kind of attitude because you exude that confidence that, hey, come and go as you please. I'm not trying to lock you down to a commitment. If you want to hang out, great. If you don't want to hang out, that's fine. I'll hang out with somebody else. That kind of vibe. But chasing a commitment, trying to lock women down, cuff, we call it, try to cuff, those sorts of things. I think it's a recipe for disaster. And you're going to scare a lot of people away, a lot of good quality women away, right? I've been there, done that, got the t-shirt, especially in my earlier 20s. I would meet a woman. So it's easier to act and it's so easy to act indifferent with women you don't like, right? Maybe you're only dating someone because you're like, sex is good, or she's but I don't really like her. It's okay to not over pursue someone, text, blow up their phone. It's easy to do that, right? Not okay, but it's easier to do that. It's easier to maybe get back to them the next day, or it's easier not to wonder about what they're doing all the time. But it's so hard to do that when you're really into someone. And what happens? Well, you start treating them differently. You put them on a pedestal. What have we talked about in other videos? Treat everyone the same. Treat all women the same, right? From the old grocery store clerk to the woman you really are interested in, right? It's not about, obviously there's different levels of romance involved, but don't put anybody on a pedestal, don't pedestalize people. Have some respect for yourself. And that kind of behavior comes off many different ways, right? Chasing a commitment, whether it's over texting, like we said before. When you text someone, wait for them to get back to you. If they hit you up late at night, wait till the next day. What's the rush? Why do you have to text them back right now? Do you think that just because you don't text them back within 10 minutes or an hour, they're just going to leave you? Or they're going to ignore you? Right? Don't come from that mindset. Um, you know, dating websites too. It's like if someone hits you back up late, I mean, if you look at it all depends, right? If it's someone you've been talking to, fine, right? Like if someone hits you up, you've been talking to 9 o'clock at night, 10 o'clock at night, hey, what's up? And you have a relationship with them, they're probably trying to come over, right? That's fine. But if you're just dating someone, you don't really know someone, wait till the next day. Wait till the next day. If someone hits you up at 9 p.m. at night, you're not obligated to text them back right away, even in the middle of the day. What really helps is think of it like this. You can schedule a time every day, once a day, where you reply to all your dating app messages. And sometimes it's better that way. Um, it's tough. It's a fine line because you don't know who's really interested in you guys. A lot of women have these dating apps for attention, right? For validation, to have someone to talk to have a pen pal. That's just the truth. That's just a matter of fact, right? They have no interest in ever meeting you, but they just want someone to talk to. And so that's why I like making our conversation short and sweet. Hey, let's get together for a phone call. Or, hey, here's my number. Hit me up. Get them off the dating app as soon as you can. Not the first few messages. You can, right? But there's a way to do it. It depends how the conversation's flowing, right? You don't want to just hit them with the, hey, here's my number. I mean, that's worked sometimes for me and for other people. Like shit works, but I'm saying for the most part, try to get them off the dating app as soon as possible. But yeah, the matter of the fact is a lot of women have dating apps just for extra attention, validation, and those sorts of things. But take your time getting back to them, bro. It's no rush. There's no rush. You're not going to lose her if you take, 24 hours to get back or a few hours to get back. Obviously, if you ignore someone for an extended amount of time, well, yeah. So when guys think of like, first of all, shout out to, got my Diet Coke here. Watching my calories. About to hang out with the boys tonight. Get a big old steak. But so we'll get to that right now, Racket Club. That's a good question. I I lost my train of thought, but I'll answer that question from Racket Club. He said, "What's your thoughts on having a rotation while being on your purpose as a single dude?" Well, is it being a detriment to your purpose? What's up, Roger? Is it a detriment to your purpose? What I mean is, look at. I've been there, done. I got the t-shirt. Dating apps, man. I don't know what it is about them. They gamify them. They make it like addicting, right? Swiping, and they make it like a little game. Oh, it's on Tinder. They do the surges and or super swipes and stuff like that. Like there's things like that they gamify it. So that could take up a lot of your time, right? That could take up a lot of your time sitting there swiping all day when you're supposed to be getting to work on your mission and your purpose. It's okay to have someone in your rotation. It's okay to have a rotation as long as you don't let it get in the way of things that need to get done. Look at sometimes you have to say, fuck it. I need to just focus everything on saving money, getting in shape. Because here's the thing, dates are expensive. Getting in shape is hard when you're out drinking, 2 nights a week and eating food 2 nights a week out. It's tough to track all that stuff, right? Especially if you're really being meticulous about counting your calories and stuff and trying to get shredded or build muscle, whatever it is. It's hard to have those two things going for you. And dating's a process, right? But once you establish dating and have a rotation, then you could do things a little more low key, like come over, come chill at the pad. You don't need to go out, spend money or get drinks and stuff like that. So is it a detriment to your purpose? Are you putting your purpose on the back burner for some ass? And we all have needs, right? We all have needs. So, I understand that, but sometimes you just got to suck it up for a little bit and get where you need to get to before you start inviting women into your life, because dating is going to take time and money. It's just going to, it adds up. And like I said, if you have goals, like maybe I should have stayed in tonight and worked on whatever it was instead of going out with old girl, but I get what you need. You need to release. You're a man. You have needs too. So do it as long as it's not destroying your purpose. And if it is, right? If it is. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that you can't date anybody ever. I think that's ridiculous. But sometimes some guys, they're so fucked up and so far behind that maybe dating is not the best option for you. And the cool thing is, while you're working on yourself, you become a better catch altogether. So there it is. What's up, Miss NFT Queen? That guy hit me up earlier today. What's up, Roger? Driving home podcast mode. So, it's okay. So I wouldn't get too hung up on that. Just make sure you're really focusing on what you need to get done. But commitments, right? Commitments. Everything starts off, casual. And the people that say, I'm looking for something serious right now, you should look at them a little weird, I know that, look at casual dating. Who starts off getting married? Who starts off, hey, we're in a committed relationship. I just met you. No one does, right? What they're saying is that their intentions, your communication skills suck. Look at Austin's not going to the game show. I don't want to go to the game show. I already made plans to watch the Warriors game. I'm busy. I'm sorry. And this is a channel for something else. So, but I'm trying to stay off my phone all day and Twitter all day. It's like a thing I'm trying to do. I'm trying to take a break from crypto and stuff and like have my own personal life. So I'm trying to take a break. But I thought Austin wasn't going, so I'm not going to go because that was my partner. What's up, Rawina? So different communication skills. Nothing starts off like serious at first, right? You don't like, hey, we're getting married tomorrow, unless you're like in a culture where like they find your spouse for you and you're getting married at a certain age. Well, that's a little different, right? But here in the West, it's a little different. What they mean is they don't want to be used for stuff. But here's the thing. It's like when you're meeting someone casually, it's like you don't know what you don't know. So saying that I'm looking for something serious right now is kind of crazy with someone you don't know. What's up, Ron? You have to get to know people. And it's a big problem for guys because I feel like we try to lock people down to a commitment right away. And it's like, we don't even know them. You don't even know her past. People can hide who they are for a long time, And I've been in a position where maybe mid 20s, early 20s, I was maybe down on my luck when it came to a lot of things, maybe financial wise, but you could portray that, oh, I make decent money, or you could portray so many things. But after a while, things start coming out where like maybe you don't have it like that. And same thing with chicks, man. Maybe she has low integrity. Maybe she's a cheater. Maybe she's crazy. Who knows? So, trying to lock somebody down to a commitment too fast is bad for both of you anyways, because you don't know people. You don't know. I'm sure a lot of you guys out there watching, all 10 of you, can relate to a situation where maybe you got into a relationship with someone too fast and then you started realizing things about them. Or maybe you moved in with someone too fast and then you started realizing things about them. I have. Like, damn, I really don't like that in a person. And you try to forget about it. But then when the infatuation wears off, that problem that seemed like a 1 on a scale from 1 to 10 is now a 10. So give yourself time to vet someone thoroughly. I know, especially guys, we're in love with the booty, right? She's hot, we're fucking in. Big old titties, whatever, we're in. But you can't let that be your main focus. You can't, because that stuff fades. If it's just for casual, fine. But if you really want a commitment, because a lot of guys want a girlfriend, dude. A lot of guys want a girlfriend or a good quality relationship. They don't want to sit there and deal with dating stuff all day, because like Racket Club says, it's hard to focus on anything when you're dating and getting to know people. It really is. Like, you have to make time to schedule dates once or twice a week sometime, right? That's tough. That's tough. But when you have a girlfriend or a significant other, it's like, oh, I know that person's going to be there. I still have to make time for them, but I know that person's going to be there and I can focus on my mission and whatever in life, Jay Linda says, I did, bro. I seen red flags and we are still going out. Been about 6 months. She must be hot, huh, Jay Linda? She must be hot. But yeah, see, that's what happens, right? Jay Linda says, I saw some red flags, but we're still going out. I mean, if you guys are still casually dating, that's fine. If you're still casually dating, that's fine. If it's nothing official, then whatever. I mean, if it's official, 6 months is a long time. Usually 2 months, if you're doing everything right, 2-3 months, she'll be like, hey, what are we? If someone hasn't brought it up in one way or another. Hey, we've been dating for a while. I've been telling all my friends about you. What are we, or something like that. Or maybe you've met her friends already. But that conversation is going to come up. It's not your department as a dude to ask where do we stand. You know, she's very hot, but it's not worth it. Misery loves company type of thing. Ooh, yeah. I mean, hey, sometimes it's not worth it, right? I don't like drama. I really don't. I just can't stand it. I cannot stand it. I cannot stand like real drama. I just can't stand it. I just don't. I don't have time for it. I have zero tolerance for that shit. And you should neither, you know. Um, but women too, like think about that. Sometimes you see a guy and you don't know him, you know, you don't know him. Why would you want to lock him down to a commitment right away? Uh, you know, so think about that from, you know, your shoes. Some guys can hide some shit, you know. I watch a lot of other videos and I was watching one where I guess some guy didn't have a Facebook. Well, no, he had a Facebook, but then the woman didn't have a Facebook, but he posted something about his financial problems. Like I'm like he pretty much was whining about his financial situation, but he put on a front that he was doing well. Like, okay, had a really nice car and those sorts of things. And I guess one of his friends told the girl he was dating, which is kind of fucked up. That is not some bro stuff. That's straight sabotage, right? And then she found out about it through her friend. She's like, hey, she confronted him about it, you know, like things like that. Like, you know, take time to vet people. What's up, MBK? Prism Wallet. What's up? I hate fake drama. That's BS. Yeah, like chicks like to dude. Chicks love to gossip, right? They love to just blah 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 about their day, right? That's what they do, you know. And your job is just to listen and be like, yeah, okay, and then ask follow up questions. Actually listen, right? And those sorts of things. But hold on. Someone was knocking at my door. I don't even need these headphones. Someone's knocking at the old door. Yeah, I mean, that's different, right? Like gossip and, you know, decompressing and them telling you about their day. That's different than like straight drama, like my ex is going to show up or something crazy, some crazy shit like that. Or maybe she is in drama. Oh, I got fired from my job or I can't pay my rent or, you know, this person. It's like, it's great. Gossip's different, right? Gossip's different than drama. Like that's how women communicate. They're decompressing, right? They're telling you about their day, how come their coworker got a raise and she didn't get a raise and she's been there for longer? You know what I mean? Like shit like that. The only thing I think I need to improve is being a pen pal. I text too much. Yeah, Ron. Yeah, look at Ron. This is a good rule to live by. The phone is for setting dates, right? The phone is for setting up meetings. The phone is not to for getting to know someone because the fact is, women like attention. They like an emotional tampon, and if you know, guys get friend zoned and they become emotional tampons and pen pals because they allow themselves to do that. Why? You got to get to the point. You got to get to the point. The point is, if you have romantic interest in someone, when are you free to get together? I'd like to meet you out for a drink. That's it. That's it. When are you free to get together? I'd like to meet you out for a drink off the bat, because what happens is if you pretend to be a friend for a long time and then you come out with your feelings, it's just weird, right? You wait like 2 months and you're like, I actually have feelings for you. It's like, well, where the fuck was this for the last 2 months, you know? So, you know, get to the point. It's on dating apps too. Like send like maybe 3, 4, 5 messages back and forth and then say, hey, you know, you seem pretty cool. Here's my number. Hit me up. I'd like to meet you out for a drink sometime. And then maybe get her on the phone, have a little conversation, build some more rapport so she doesn't flake. And it's a lot of just going through the motions because just like you said, a pen pal, a lot of women will have dating apps and just text guys to have them around. When fucking Chad Thundercock comes and blows their back out, they're gonna text you and be like, hey, how's it going? What you got going on tonight? You know? I get all kinds of texts like 12 a.m. from like chicks on dating websites. I'm like, bitch, why are you texting me at 12 a.m.? What do I look like texting you back? Or like 11 p.m. Like, God damn, you know, sometimes I just want some attention, you know? So, Rodney, what's your take on casually dating, smashing a girl that's in a bad relationship? Love triangles are dangerous. I wouldn't, unless they're on some kind of hall pass, unless they're taking a break, don't do that. I mean, you can. I mean, the weekend said, right? If you're not my homie, your girl is single to me. But be careful because you kind of reap what you sow with that, right? And look at a woman like that may be good fuck buddy material, but that's not good relationship material. Why? Because she's cheating on her boyfriend with you. Well, what's going to happen when she gets bored with you? She's going to cheat on your ass while she's together. She has no integrity. That's friends with benefits, fucking fuck buddy material at best. So that's my take on that. But if you're going to do the deed, just if something happens, just you know, people are crazy, dude. He might pick up the phone one day, see you texting her, sending you big old racket club dick pics. You just did the little high and really high knock at the door. I've been doing that, no double texting, and all of a sudden they are wondering why I'm so busy. It's okay to change. It's better to change, Ron. That's why you want to set the tone right away, Ron. When you date someone, you want to set the tone right away. It's not about ignoring someone, but it's getting back to them when you have free time. And if you have too much free time, well, you probably need to get busy on doing something, right? It's not about ignoring someone. You don't want to ignore people, but you want to take your time getting back to them. If someone's hitting you up after 7 p.m., wait till the next day to text them back. Wait till, 11 a.m., 12 p.m. to hit them back up. Right? Because it shows that maybe you're out doing something with friends or maybe with another woman, or maybe you should be doing that sort of stuff. If you're out with your boys, don't be sitting there, texting all night. Don't be that friend, hang out with your boys. You're out with your boys, hang out with your boys or your friend group. Get back to them when you have time. Don't be texting them back in 30 seconds. That is creepy. Never do that. I'd say if it's like something time sensitive, okay, maybe you were supposed to meet up. You're just like, oh, hey, I'm parked over here. Like, okay, you know what I mean? Don't get too fucking robotic about it, right? If something like that, obviously text them back right away. But if you're just hanging out, like in your regular day, and she hits you up randomly at 3 p.m., don't text her back at 3:01. Hi, fucking wait an hour or two. Make her ass wait, bro. Make her wait a little bit. Be different. Be different. What's up, Mr. Plankton? Depends. I would be more careful with anyone on breaks. Trust me. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It depends. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't, just because it's just kind of dangerous, Love triangles are crazy, man. A lot of crazy. You don't know. She belongs to the streets if she's doing that. She does. Cheat on her boyfriend. What's she gonna do with you? She's a cheater. What's she gonna do when guys try to wipe those girls up so much? I could be different than her boyfriend. They listen to that Bryson Tiller song. Don't. Girl, he only fuck you over because you let him. You know what I mean? Like being a simp and shit. That's a good song though. That's a good slow jam song. But like, don't do that. The song's called "Don't," but don't do that. I'm on a whole nother level. Like he's like trying to in that song, he's trying to persuade a chick like, pick me. I'm better than that guy. You know what I mean? It's like, don't do that. Mr. Plankton says, I struggled massively texting, especially during pandemic. It was cringe. Enjoying the moment is hard at first, but you eventually get used to it. Yeah, exactly, Mr. Plankton, exactly. So during the pandemic was interesting because at the time I was broken up too. And so when I was dating, I was just doing Skype dates or FaceTime dates. But that's better because at least it's still a in-person date, something like that, right? Set a date. The phone is for setting dates. That's it. Set a date. Don't get to know someone over the phone. You dedicated that song, Ron? Really? That's a fucking bopper though. It's just the lyrics behind the song are just kind of whack. Ozm says, what's up? Ozm says, this stands true. Once a cheater, always a cheater. And once a liar, always a liar. Red flag. Look, at people can change, but it takes a long time and it takes a lot of work. And jumping from one relationship cheating to another is not a lot of time and a lot of work. People can change. I do believe that, but it takes a lot of work and a lot of time. So, and it's not your job to fix anyone. You're not going to be Captain Seba, you know what, I'm trying my best to stay present during this hot boy summer. All of the fine ladies are out and about now. Dude, get it up, bro. Go hit the gym. Brush your teeth. You see my big ass gap? I have a huge gap. Whatever. My teeth are white as fuck. Okay? Look it. You can choose to brush your teeth. Right? You can choose to get your haircut. I need a little touch up right here. I'm getting a little dust right here. You can choose to smell good. You can choose to work out. You don't have to buy expensive clothes. But you can have clothes that fit you, and look decent or clean. You took a fucking lint roller to them. Your jeans look nice. Maybe they're cuffed a little bit, got some nice shoes. You can go to Marshall's and get some nice dress shoes for like $20. You don't have to spend a lot of money, but just try a little bit. Exactly, Awesome. Awesome says people can change, I agree, but never be that person that thinks they can fix person. Ain't happening. Look at people say, you know how they say, "Oh, we complete each other." I don't like that. I think that it should be two happy and whole people together. That's what I think. I don't think that, "Oh, you complete me" kind of shit. I don't like that. I think it's we're two happy and whole people together, sharing our completeness together. Um, absolutely, absolutely. It's not your job to fix anybody. You can try, it just never works, you know? If they it's like, you have addicts in your family. I have addicts in my family. It's like no matter how much I want someone in my family to quit drugs, they're not going to. They have to do it for themselves, right? Even that show Intervention, sometimes it works, but a lot of times they just relapse, you know? So you gotta let people help themselves. You gotta participate, shout out to Corey Wayne, in your own rescue. Participate in your own rescue. Same for you too, right? God damn, this Diet Coke is bopping. Oh yeah, I'm on the game with the swag, but man, these thotties are choosing like crazy while trying to stay focused on my purpose. Racket Club, maybe just have one or two of them. Just date. You don't have to spend a ton of time, bro. Put it in your schedule. You know, make it a week in advance. Like, okay, I know, Wednesday I'm going out with, what's her name at 6 o'clock, and I'll probably be out the entire night because you're gonna have dinner or go out and then you're gonna go home, do the nasty, and it's gonna be probably too late to do anything else. Um, you know, so there's that. Um, so you just don't get caught up with them, right? Don't be chase. It's like you waste so much time chasing women, right? I mean, there's always a little pursuit in the beginning because you're the one who has to set the date up, be assertive. When are you free to get together? Those sorts of things, right? So there's a little chasing involved in the beginning. So Fan and I are completely opposites in everything, yin and yang, but somehow it works for both of us. Got lucky. I think Awesome Austin, but at the same time, I think your goals and values are the same. I think you think you're different, but I think you guys have the same goals and value the same thing. And that's why you work so well. You might be into different things, but you value the same things. What's up, DJ? What's up, baby? Hope it's going well from DJ. DJ over here hustling all day, every day, making what, like 70, 80K delivering fucking food and shit. That's a salary. That's more than people make like working an office job where they have a boss. So good on you, bro. Love that. Love the hustle. Love the hustle. I kind of want to get out there and deliver some food now sometime. I don't really have free time for that anymore. Literally, my schedule's filled. Like, if I'm not making videos, I'm doing something. It's rare that I just do nothing. It's very rare. And now I'm really trying to get like 8 hours of sleep, 8, 9 hours of sleep a night. So I got to be purposeful with that, especially with coffee and crypto every day and other stuff. But let's get it done, baby. Let's work. But yeah, I mean, that's cool. Racket Club, awesome. Maybe get a couple. You don't need a bunch. Just get a couple in your rotation. Get the first couple dates out of the way, then it could be way more casual because hey, you're gonna get laid probably. You know what I mean? So that's good. Look at women like sex as much as guys. You know what I mean? So a lot of people hate that when people say like that. Oh, it's like, dude, women like sex too. Just fucking chill out. You know, I can give you that. We are different in personalities and interests, but values are right on point. Exactly. Exactly. Similar goals and values, dude. You guys are a power couple, you know? Power couple. That's awesome. That's the goal, right? Um, but yeah, it's not your job to change people. It's not your job to change people. It's not your job to try to fix people. So don't. Um, Now, monogamous relationships are very interesting because what I've found, I've been involved with people that have been monogamous, or excuse me, non-monogamous relationships. Um, it seems to me like there's someone sacrificing something for someone. It always seems that way. It never seems truly like like they're picking that. What I mean by non-monogamous is having the official title while allowing your partner to fuck other people or be with other people. It seems like one of the people or two of the people, whatever it is, are compromising because they love the other person and they don't want the other person to leave them, but they would rather not them have sex or be with someone else. That's what it seems like. It's strange. It's very strange. I mean, I can't say that for everyone because I don't know, but some of the examples I've seen, it seems like that's the case. Like there's someone in the relationship that is, especially guys will let their woman cheat or do something um, because maybe she's not satisfied in the bedroom or maybe she wants to fuck other guys, but they don't want her to leave him, right? So, you know, does it work? I don't know. I think keeping non-monogamy is better just by dating casual relationships. Like why have a title and then, fuck other people unless you're into that. I mean, whatever. Like some guys have threesomes with their girl's best friend, I mean, sometimes that works out perfectly, but the cooking, the other way around seems a little weird. It's my 2 cents on that. So that's an interesting take. But I mean, what evidence is there for us to be monogamous anyways? What evidence is there? And it sure isn't in the divorce rates. I'll tell you that. It ain't there. If you're looking for it there, it ain't there. All right. So it's interesting. Very, very interesting. And it's interesting the theory behind that I've been hearing behind how men and women cheat. Like men keep it strictly dickly physical without having to love someone or feel something for someone. But maybe when a woman cheats, she feels more of an intimacy. That's interesting. That's interesting to me, right? That's interesting. Awesome said that doesn't go without saying. We don't have our issues. Trust me, over problems like all marriages. Sometimes I want people to elbow her, and and she wants to drown me. But it's finding a common ground. Yeah, exactly. Like, dude, no matter what celebrity shows you a perfect life, it ain't perfect. They're arguing about something, and if they're not, it's weird, right? It's weird. I would consider my marriage, ex-marriage to be pretty smooth sailing. Like we got along, but we did have our issues and our differences, and they were big issues and differences, right? Obviously we're not together anymore, but we barely argued about stuff, right? But we did. And communication is key, but sometimes you have to want to do that, and that's an issue. It's like you can know everything, but you have to want to do it, right? Like not going to bed until the problem is solved, right? Those sorts of things, right? Oh, the slipper. Finding common ground, coming to some sort of agreement, right? Not agreeing to disagree, but having a common ground, right? I love our simp talks. What's up, Jayhawk? Yeah, fuck all that. Nothing is perfect. If ever is perfect, I'd fuck life. Exactly, bro. How boring? How boring would it be to just be happy all the time? That's what we like a little. That's why we like crazy women sometimes, like some crazy ass shit, some outspoken type shit sometimes. Fuck, I love that shit. Like that fieriness, Like sometimes you want that excitement. Cause life, man, it's boring sometimes. It's like no one likes a people pleaser or a yes man. Look at all like the really successful people in life. They're not like that. They're kind of assholes. They're kind of entitled, right? Not everyone, but they're kind of like that. They're kind of entitled. The fuck is this? Give me 1 second. Oh, shit, yeah. No one likes that. No one likes like a yes man. Like, okay. Racket Club, early 20s, man, early mid 20s, around 23, 24, 25, one of those years. I'd say around 23, I found Coach Corey Wayne, and he was the red pill guy before red pill was a red pill guy. He was the red pill guy before red pills was before it was popular. Coach Corey Wayne was that guy, and Doc Love, I think it was Doc Love. He was that guy. He was that guy before anybody was that guy. And it was red pill without me even knowing it. And what Corey Wayne taught me was just behaviors, especially when it came to dating, relationships, texting, everything, right? Dating apps, everything Corey Wayne taught me. And then I got into alpha male strategies, entrepreneurs and cars, and they're a little more extreme sometimes, but the principles are still there. And a lot of people don't really watch Corey Wayne like that anymore, but I do every day when he puts out a video because he's so good. But I think that AMS talks to a different sort of people, Richard Cooper, Entrepreneurs in Cars, Corey Wayne, and then even Austin Dunham. Austin Dunham's a young, good-looking dude, and he speaks, I think, a lot to the younger crowd. He has very, very good content too. So there's so many different people in the space that you could follow that you get a lot of good advice from. But that's when I started it, because what would happen is, like I said, I've always been 6 foot. I've always take care of myself. I'm always well groomed, for the most part. I'm always in decent shape. I never really had an issue meeting women, but it was my behaviors with them, like attracting some. I never really had an issue, but it was my behaviors with them. And I would just fuck up all these good opportunities with women. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? And turns out needy, insecure, over pursuing, and those sorts of things, because that's the way I saw relationships growing up. I grew up in a fucked up household, mostly single mom, but like a bunch of fucked up boyfriends, drug addiction, abuse, physical, emotional, cheating, violent in screaming and fights and those sorts of things. And although none of my relationships are violent, but the underlying attitude is neediness and insecurities that drive all that stuff, right? That create those crazy relationships. And so that's the example I saw growing up. And so I thought the rest of the world was fucked up like that. And you realize that no, a lot of people are fucked up like that, but that's not everyone, right? And you shouldn't want to be with those people. You should want to be with happy, whole people, right? But a lot of us have fucked up childhoods, right? So, you know, Fanky Smash and check. She got that North Vietnamese in her blood. Shake my ass. Oh my God. I'm turning 25 in 5 days, and man, I've learned so much in general. Glad I got the internet, or I'd be a mouth breather. Mr. Plankton, you're ahead of the game, bro. That's right around the time I started learning it. And let me tell you, I didn't get it perfect until I'd say 20, 26, 27 is when I really got it perfect. And I could just, if as long as I get a date, it's over. It's over. Honestly, I don't like FitX. I don't like FitX that much. His personality is not for me. I think Austin Dunham is really good for younger guys, but they're hot dudes. Like, they're gonna get women. They're hot young guys. They're gonna get women. They have status. They look good. They're gonna get women. So they're the cool ideal figure, but you got to realize that you're not them. Their ratio, when they show their dating for Tinder and stuff, they're going to be fucking, you see their pictures, they're fucking killing it. You know what I mean? But I think FitX is a little too much for me, but I do like Austin Dunham. I think he's a good dude. And I think he does have game, but it is a lot. It is a lot for me. I like listening to older, mature guys because I know they've been there, done there. And, I'm only 31, but I still have been around the block. You know what I mean? I'm not pulling maybe women like they are because, I'm sure Austin Dunham and FitX are pulling like tens and all the time. Maybe, I don't know, but, whatever. I mean, a 10 is a 10 to you anyways, right? What is a 10 to you? You know? Oh. But I do like those guys. I'm glad they're out there killing it, doing their thing. So can relate. We're early 20s, right? Yeah, but it took me a while to kind of get this stuff. But once I did, it was easy. And that's why I kind of know it so much. I know it like I literally can, teach a class on it. It's because I literally just buried myself in this shit because I was confused. Like, why the fuck can I attract all these hot women, but I can't keep them around? Oh, that's why. That's why. And I figured it out. And it just works like a fucking charm. And what happens and what you'll notice is that women that are fucking batshit crazy, this will not work with. Why? Because they're insecure, like overly insecure, crazy, needy. Oh, why did it take you 4 hours to text me back? Oh, why did you did it? Like, it'll weed women like that out of your life so quick. And that's what you fucking want, right? A little bit of crazy is cool, but not like, especially when you first meet someone. I've gotten people's numbers and I text them back the next day and they hit me up like, oh, why did it take you so long to hit me back up? It's like, motherfucker. What do you mean? I don't know you. Do I owe you that text all the time, right? All the hosts can see you bragging, right? I don't care if anybody sees my channel. If nobody wants to date me, they don't have to date me. And plus, no one knows about my cryptocurrency YouTube channel except people that are close to me. And if they're watching this, then whatever. I don't care. They don't have to date me. Fucking goodbye. Awesome. But yeah, I mean, I showed you guys pictures of me in Mexico and shit, man. I was there every fucking weekend, fucking slaying, but it's just, you know, I just could never keep anyone who I really liked. I'd find a woman who was like amazing, and I'm like, fuck, I like this chick, but I would do all the things to scare her away, But you got to work on those things, and most guys go through life never working on those things ever. They just sit there confused, right? But you know, why? Why be confused? Why not try to learn? Figure it out. Rodney, I like it. I like this energy. Roger, yeah, Roger, fucking man. If it wasn't with my coworkers in Mexico and from Target, it was with Roger and friends, right? Spicy weekends. I mean, fucking Roger will tell you, fucking how many fucking girlfriends did I have? Roger, it's fucking ridiculous, like literally ridiculous, ridiculous. You know, y'all heard him close to him. We all know he have a channel. Whatever, I don't care. But I mean, none of the stuff I'm doing is lying. I'm not mentioning any names specifically, am I? Or embarrassing anyone. That's what you don't want to do, is embarrass anybody. So, um, but yeah, I mean, but I would, meet all these women that I really liked, and I just couldn't keep them around because I, was needy, insecure, over pursuing. But it's different, like, right, when you meet someone, maybe date them a couple times, have sex, and it's like it's different, right? But then getting deep into it, that could be bad. That could be bad. All right, that could be bad. Yeah, I was a simp back in the day when I was younger. I was a simp, putting women on pedestals and stuff like that. But it's all different because like the women that I was with that I didn't really like, I just pretty much didn't do that, and then they liked me more because of it. So, like I said, back to the same message in the beginning of the stream: treat all women the same. Obviously, if you're dating someone, having sex with someone, obviously you're going to be romancing them and talking to them a little different. But what I mean is, just don't pedestalize someone. You know, treat them like a human being. Dude, hot girls, especially really hot girls, dude, they've been treated so good their entire life, bro. They have. They know you want to fuck them. They know everyone wants to fuck them, you know? But look, at the end of the day, treat them like a human being. They know why you're talking to them. You don't have to express, you know, yeah, Disney's fucked up, man. Disney teaches guys the wrong idea in Hollywood. Like I said, they teach you to pursue a woman, even if she doesn't like you, for 10 years. And then finally she's going to give up and fall in love with you after you send her your mixtape and the fucking flowers every weekend and show up to her house at 3 a.m. with a boombox. That shit is creepy. That shit will get you killed. That shit scares women away. That shit will make women think you're fucking Ted Bundy. Put the ball in their court. No, I just got a text from someone that I gave my number to on a website, and yeah, so, and it's been like a week. It takes a while sometimes. Takes a while sometimes. You know. Sounds like my girl's super needy, insecure, and controlling. Hell no, man. Why would you put up with that? Unless you like that shit. Why would you want someone who's super insecure, needy, and controlling? And you said she's super hot. Isn't that ironic? Isn't that ironic? If you've never done anything to break her trust, she shouldn't be insecure. If you haven't proven to her that you're unfaithful, she shouldn't be insecure. What proof does she have, or what reason does she have is giving you to be insecure? Dude, this DeSantis is based. I love that guy. She just found you on YouTube. This guy has money. And if you get to date Disney style, it's usually out of pity. Exactly, right? It's out of pity. Magic, dude, never, bro, never. Oh, that's so cringe. That's so cringe, dating women who like have like little interest in you. Like, I could take it or leave it. Like, why? Why? Wouldn't you want to date someone who's like thrilled to be with you, like excited, like fired the fuck up that you're there, right? Why would you want to settle for someone who has like or mediocre interest in you? Why? Why? Fuck that shit. Life's too short to date fucking people who are just like mediocre about you, dude. Fuck that. Even if she is hot, she's said, okay, I'll give you, sure. You asked her 15 times in a row, and she's like, okay, finally, I got nothing to do Thursday. fucking Chad Thundercock bailed on me, so I guess I can go hang out with you for a little bit, you know? It's so desperate. That should make you like repulsed, like ugh, like ugh. You should be repulsed at yourself being that desperate. Like ugh, ugh. You know, look at if you're not some fucking superstar celebrity, most girls are not going to be a 10 out of 10 interest in you. They're just not. Doesn't matter how good looking you are. They're just not going to have that 10 out of 10 interest in you. I mean, obviously it matters how good looking you are, right? But it just not all women are going to see you as like, damn, I really like that guy. Some will for some whatever reason. Like Jayhawk, if he's dating a woman, maybe she likes a 2001 Toyota Corolla, and she's like, "Damn, look at that Toyota Corolla. I love that. It's a good, reliable car. It's ugly as fuck, but it's reliable, right?" Like, shout out to Jayhawk. Jay Linda says, "Hate it, dude, but I love her. Fucking funny you say that because I asked what I have done not to trust me, and she said nothing. With Summer here, I don't think it's going to work. Well, Summer's breaking up season, anyways, right? Historically." Jayhawk. Historically, summertime's breaking up season, and then wintertime's cuffing season, right? It's like it's getting cold now. Everyone's clothes are back on. Let's go ahead and fucking get in a relationship. But it's like, yeah, I mean, why would you want someone like insecure when you've done nothing to do that to their trust? You know, it's like why? Like I've done nothing. I've been nothing but faithful. Why the fuck? You got to give people the benefit of the doubt. You just have to look at. It's admirable to trust someone knowing the bad things they can do to you, right? Knowing that, but it's admirable being able to trust someone knowing that they could fuck you over, giving them the benefit of the doubt. It's naive and not admirable to trust someone blindly and think that that's not a possibility, right? So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Just know that shit could go bad, but you got to give people the benefit of the doubt. You can't treat someone just because in your last relationship you got cheated on, and this relationship you can't assume that she's going to cheat on you. Maybe she's not that fucking type, you know? Oops, I clicked on the wrong channel. I thought it was backs away into the. What's up, ASMR fan? I think I clicked on the wrong channel. What's up? What happened to QSAJ? Winter is cuffing season. No better place to escape the cold. Some warm guts, or actually be MIA. Which is crazy, right? Which is crazy, right? But ASMR fan in the house. That spaghetti. If you guys don't know what ASMR fan is, 2 million subscribers on YouTube. Get out of here. Fucking made a busted ass ASMR spaghetti video with a normal size portion, and people were wrecking her for that. Mr. Fan here, nothing to see. Nothing to see here. Yeah, but you know, like you got to give people the benefit of the doubt. You got to trust people. And that's why I say let people come and go as they please. Why? Because if you let people, like, if you give them that vibe, like, hey man, do your thing, you know, do your thing. We'll make time for each other, all that good stuff, right? Sometimes they'll slip up and say, hey, I was out with so and so and I ended up sucking Tommy's dick, you know? I ended up making out with some guy. I went home and I was just, you know? You know what I mean? So sorry. And then, you know, well, hey, she's not girlfriend material, right? She gets downgraded to a friends with benefits. That's it. Nothing fans here. Control, alt, delete, control, resume. Was that resume or resume? I don't know. But yeah, resume has a little on the E, right? The little, you know, because when you let people come and go as they please and give them the, like, you know, the freedom, and this ties back into chasing a commitment, right? If you let people come and go as they please, you're not needy over pursuing and stuff, they'll tell on themselves, you know, they will. I was with my friend the other night and we fucking went to this guy's house and we all fucked him, you know? Like sometimes shit happens, like this bitch is crazy. You know what I mean? So, you know, sometimes, bro, people tell on themselves. Let them tell on themselves, right? Now, if you're looking to have a good time, whatever, right? But you got to give people the benefit of the doubt. You can't accuse people just because you've been cheated on before. Because sometimes not all people are like your ex, right? They're just not. Not all people have, like, obviously attraction is not a choice. And if I go out somewhere and see a hot woman and I'm in a relationship, she's hot. And in my mind, I'm tagging her in the fucking the clothing aisle, right? I'm tagging her, right? In the bathroom. But in real life, I'm not going to make a move, right? Like when your wife goes out or she sees The Rock Johnson on TV and Rock comes out with his big ass pecs and shit, all tatted up and shit. She's probably thinking about getting drilled, you know, getting drilled by him, you know, but it's how, are you going to act on it? You know what I mean? So Jay Linda says, bro, I always attract the crazies. My last relationship was the same. Then met my current girl, and she's mature, nice house, great job. She's beautiful. But 6 months in, her true colors are coming out. Shit. She's crazy, bro. Maybe you just attract Jay Linda. What does that say about you, bro? What's going on with you? Are you crazy too? Kegels for days. Yes, do your Kegels, 300 a day or 305 days a week. You know, Jay? But look at, I mean, a lot of it's trial and error, right? You can't expect to meet like the unicorn like right away. You know, I think I don't know how many come a decade because I've only been around for 1 decade where I can really say I experienced a good unicorn, right? I've had 2 of them in my life, 2 good unicorns. Whoa. I just got away, you know? But it'd be like that. Just be ready next time. Those ones, when you fuck those up, those hurt. Those sting. Like it's okay fucking it up with someone you're casually dating, but someone, man, you really like, oof, oof. That hurts. That hurts. Cuffing who? Got 2 hearts, one for crypto, one for the gals. I can't believe I wanted to be a marriage counselor at one point. That's fucking insane to me. Especially since the American Psychological Association has lost their way. Too much social justice warrior bullshit has made their way into psychology. And let me tell you, it's not practical. The shit they're teaching in some of these sessions, they don't work. That's why marriage counseling traditionally doesn't fucking work. Like the saying is, if you're in counseling, it's already too late. Because I don't think we ever addressed the core issue of attraction, you know? Um, so that was always interesting to me. I'm like, damn, why am I fucking something fucking and like you see all these crazy social justice warriors that are in the APA, and it's like damn, like this is a psychological, like this is a real thing. This is people are going to school and they're treating people right with they're indoctrinating them. It's crazy to me. I probably would have had my own have to do my own practice. I probably couldn't work out of like a hospital or something like that. Probably would never happen. I'd be dropping some red pill stuff on them, you know. My street name is Captain Savo. Changing my Facebook name now to Chad Thundercock. Now you're Tyrone or Dirty Dick Rodney. That's who are you. That's who you are. Dirty Dick Rodney. Um, but yeah, I mean, marriage counseling it just doesn't work a lot of the time because they don't get to the core issue, which is attraction. And attraction is not a choice, right? And what are women attracted to? Men who chase excellence, right? Men who, you know, are going after something, right? Mission, purpose, you know, breaking through barriers, all that kind of stuff. They're attracted to that kind of stuff. Decisiveness, leading, right? Leading, dating, courtship. That's what women are attracted to. What are men attracted to? Physical, right? Mostly, you know, physicalness. Like you cannot trick your mind not being attracted to hot things. You cannot. It's not a choice. You don't get to choose. That is not an option, right? That's not an option. Women are always looking for the BB bigger, better dick. You know, it's funny. I've been watching a lot of like sex videos, like on what's her name? I've been studying a lot of this shit. I'm trying to put you guys up on game. I'm really into men's health, but now I'm moving over into like the women's side because you got to understand women too, like how they get off. Her name is Rena Malik MD. She has like 1 million subscribers on YouTube. I'm subscribed. She has really good stuff on like how to get women off, like what they prefer, stuff like that. And a lot of it, a lot of times it's not a huge wiener. I mean, you want to have a nice dick, right? But usually like females don't get off to penetration. It's usually clit stimulation. So, you know, heat that shit up, foreplay, stuff like that. Yeah, I got you. It's just type in RENAMALIK MD. She'll pop up right away. There's one video that I just watched, increase her pleasure in bed, like all kinds of stuff. You need to know how the female body works too, because they're different than us, right? I think society teaches us to just go in and just pound town and that's it. No. It's everything. It's mental, right? It's like the romance of the night, right? That's why I say porn is so bad, because porn doesn't teach us sex the right way. It teaches us open up a phone, get a boner, see some girl getting pounded out viciously for fucking 5 minutes, bust a nut, we're done. That's not sex. That's not romance. Romance is going on a date, little flirting, talking, touching, getting closer over the night, coming back home, kissing, not being too aggressive, feeling on body parts, then having sex, right? Maybe having foreplay, right? Maybe some oral, maybe whatever. Maybe you could break out some toys, break out some lube. There's so much that goes into it. And then fucking, right? You don't go straight for the pee, right? Some guys just go fucking like straight for the crotch. It's like, dude, fucking chill out. Chill the fuck out. God damn. Heat it up a little bit, bro. Relax. And, women are complicated. They're not like us. I mean, we're going to fucking get off, most of us, right? But chicks, man, you got to fucking, got to do things. But it's good stuff. What's up, Bree? Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. Kissing and going in the guts, tickling and belly button from the inside. Well, yeah, I mean, that's part of it, right? DDR. But yeah, you can't be so impatient, I had my unicorn and it morphed into devil's horns. Well, it's probably not a unicorn then, right? The people I listen to, they say a unicorn, maybe 3 of them pop up every decade. So like 3 women every decade that pop up where you're like, fuck, that's the one. That's why I say date women. Just date women, right? Because you never know what you're gonna you never get the reps in, practice, right? Go through the motions, practice what to do. So when you find the right one, well, then you're ready. Now you know how to romance her. Now you know how the date vibe goes. Now you've had practice. You've been there. You've done like got the t-shirt. This is not the first time you brought someone back to your house, romanced them and had sex, right? Laid some pipe. It's not the first time you met out with someone with drinks and stuff like that, No mods here. Can I make everyone mods? Hi, Roger. Bye, Roger. So all right, guys, I'm gonna be ending the stream right now. I gotta get me a fat ass steak. You're welcome. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Short stream tonight. I can't wait to get a fucking fat ass steak. I've been fiending for that steak. So you guys have a great night. No crypto tonight, but we'll be here for no degenerate hangs on my crypto channel tonight, but we'll go ahead and I'll make you guys all mods if you guys want. But tomorrow morning we'll have coffee and crypto, obviously. Big day in cryptocurrency. Do not ape in right now. I don't think it's a good time. I think it's going to crash some more. So have a fantastic night, guys. Bye-bye. Peace.